Yeah, it's the show about nothing. We're not keeping that in the cut, just so you know. I call it 20-somethings. Yeah. I said it's 20-something, all day, listening all day. Do you hear me? No way. And I call it 20-somethings in the hallway. I'm just trying to ball, pass it all to me all day. Cause it's 20-somethings, a show about nothing. I don't even know what I'm saying, gotta be something. It's 20-somethings, yeah.
Hey everyone, welcome back to 20SomethingsTV. I'm Danielle Farrell.
I'm Jack Aronimo.
I'm Chris Anderson.
I'm Alex Geronimo.
And today we have a special guest, an alumni from University of Rhode Island, Ashton Avila. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thanks for having me.
I heard you have a short film coming out, or a long film.
Yes, I have two films coming out,
that
are going to be screening at festivals. One is in Rhode Island on the 28th, Friday the 28th. It'll be at the Columbus Theater in Providence, and it is called Trying to a Modern Day Romance. And it's a musical.
Okay.
And what's the other one?
And the other one is Have a Little Faith, and that one is screening in Brooklyn at the Alamo Draft House on May 4th at 7:30 p.m.
Hope everything goes well.
Thanks.
Everyone should go check it out.
Definitely.
Another thing you should be also checking out is the Guardians of the Galaxy movie coming out May 5th, Volume 2. Right?
Volume 2.
May 5th, Volume 2.
Some people are saying it's different from other Marvel films.
Yeah.
I mean, Guardians of the Galaxy as a Marvel film itself has always kind of stood separate in a way that, like, its content and its qualities have been different from what they've put out in the past. I mean, an iconic soundtrack is something that Marvel doesn't usually do. A very bright color grading is something that Marvel doesn't usually do, and Guardians of the Galaxy does this pretty well. I mean, personally, just talking, and they don't do it very often. One of the biggest hits on the Marvel movies is that the soundtracks, they suck, which is true, and that the movies just look bland. The color grading is boring. But these movies have stood out for those reasons apart, and the fact that they're not
They're
superhero
well done.
movies. And very
They're
well
just
done.
well
I feel
done
like
stories.
it's like if Suicide Squad was good.
Yeah. Because
No, it really is.
Yeah,
It is.
exactly.
And
Like-
actually, Suicide Squad could have been this way, but Guardians of the Galaxy has just less stuff, like less characters and like less stuff going on. Like in Suicide Squad, everything was like super unorganized.
Yeah.
But in Guardians of the Galaxy, you can like get into each character. You know what I mean?
And Chris Pratt. He's in it.
Yeah.
How can you not
Pratt.
like Chris Pratt?
Yeah, and they have like a raccoon
bias
and a
right
tree.
So I haven't seen Guardians of the Galaxy, but from what it sounds like is they take more risks. Like the music and the color grade,
Yeah.
every other
Yeah.
Marvel film tends to play it safe, which
Yeah.
is kind of its downfall.
I mean,
It
Not
does
that
work.
it's a downfall,
Yeah.
because they are all
It's-
extremely successful.
Yeah.
It's just like a
But-
fun movie.
It's
I don't
really
know-
fun.
I don't know what it
Yeah.
is about the movie, but it's like
You
a
guys don't
fun
think
time.
they're overhyped?
Some Marvel
okay.
movies are overhyped, but Guardians of the Galaxy, no.
No,
definitely
those are fun.
not.
I'm really excited for the
Yeah.
second one. From what I've seen of the plot so far, I'm a little confused because I thought
Yeah.
they'd be taking it in a direction that was more like universe progressive, but they're kind of just doing a kind of another story. But it's whatever. I'm keeping an open mind, but I'm probably gonna go see
They're
it.
probably just setting up for the bigger picture.
Yeah, that's what I hope they're doing.
There's always a plan when
yeah,
it's more.
like everything right now is setting up for Infinity Wars.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
And that's
Anything
gonna be-
that comes out right now before Infinity Wars is for Infinity Wars.
Yeah,
I'm excited.
I am very excited.
I am too.
Usually when we talk about Guardians of the Galaxy, like somebody's like, "Oh, that's like my favorite Marvel movie," like or one of. Like
Yeah.
it's pretty. Very rarely do I hear like, "I hated Guardians of the Galaxy."
Danielle, you hated Guardians of the Galaxy?
I didn't hate the movie. I just it wasn't my favorite. I think it was a little rushed. But anyway,
Whoa! We have to change topic.
I was saved. Okay. So recently, Bill O'Reilly was fired from Fox News for sexual harassment cases. A report on April 1st, O'Reilly, Fox News. Parent company 20th Century Fox also reached settlements with 5 women regarding sexual harassment claims. And the chairman of Fox News last summer had a similar case of sexual harassment. Do you think Fox News needs to change the way they're working?
I mean, I think they just need to kick out everybody that sexually harasses other people. That's
Right.
pretty much the
Why do
main
you think they
problem.
haven't? Though?
Okay, so here's
Like,
the big thing about sexual harassment is it's really, really hard to get evidence on a sexual harassment. I mean, they're claims. The reason that they're sexual harassment claims is because they're just claims. I mean, not to discredit the claims, but it's really, really difficult to find concrete evidence.
Well,
That's
also, a lot of people don't come forward with the claims because then it becomes a women's issue of, it's hard enough to maintain a job in the industry, in television, as a woman. On top of it, if you're throwing out legitimate sexual harassment claims, it puts your job at risk, which, you kind of have to decide what you're going to give up.
Yeah, I mean, well, yeah, like you said, because they're claims, it's hard to just come out and say that because if nobody believes you, you just, as a woman, you probably feel like you're just going to dig yourself a grave.
Right.
Which is terrible, just horrible.
Now, the big thing about the situation was that Bill O'Reilly had multiple claims on him, and he only started losing his job, or he lost his job, after sponsors started dropping out. This is a big deal. I know, obviously it is, but the fact that they had to wait till sponsors to fire this guy, although so many people were upset with this guy, is huge.
Yeah.
Okay,
I mean,
now let's not forget here that it's a company. So until they start losing money, the problem is not crucial. If you have a company that gets one thing of, bad rep, but your sales or whatever don't go down, or your viewership doesn't go down, or your ratings don't go down, then you're fine.
If you were in charge of the situation, would you have let him stay, even though you knew all of these claims were happening?
If he's still making me a lot of money,
Well, see, that's the hardest part because, like you
it's
said
a
again, they're
business.
claims.
It's a company, and I'm not saying that's right.
I
I'm
no,
just saying
I
you
see
can
your
see how
point
the
and I see your
business sees
point.
it.
It's like they
It's
can
also
keep
illegal.
him in. Yeah,
But it's illegal with proof and evidence. But you cannot get proof
Well,
and evidence from claims.
And don't make it
that's
seem
why
like
it's so
I'm
hard to
on
jump
his side,
these-
because I'm
Yeah,
totally not.
no,
I'm
that's
just
why
saying
it's so
that's
hard.
how businesses run.
It's so hard for them to make these decisions to just destroy their own company based on a couple people saying things. Even if they're true, even if they're right, and even if he's a terrible person, it's really hard for the guy on top whose job is to literally keep the company afloat to go, okay, let's just sink a section of our company. That is almost an impossible choice to make. With no concrete evidence at the time. It's hard. It's hard to make.
I get it's a hard choice to make when it comes to money in your business and trying to keep everything running. It is a hard choice. But at the same time, you're talking about your people's opinions on you. What are people going to look at you? How are they going to look at your business? How are they going to look at everyone on your crew? I don't think that's that hard of a choice. If I'm leading a crew and I have 3 people being this person sexually harassed me, I'd be I can't have them working here. I can't have the threat in my business.
Well, that's the problem with changing the system, because everyone talks about changing the system. There are all these campaigns like It's On Us and things like that work towards changing the system. But we're not going to ever change the system unless people start holding these people accountable, because that's where it comes from. That's why so many sexual predators get away with things for so long, because nobody's willing to make the change that everyone's willing to go and claim, oh, we need to change the way things are, we need to make steps forward, but no one's willing to actually do it.
Exactly. I mean, the sad truth is, it comes down to money. It does.
Yeah.
And
As much as it sucks, that's literally what it's all about.
It does suck. It literally just matters about money, but it does need to change.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hopefully, we're all on the same side about that.
Yeah.
I hope so, yeah. Anyway.
Speaking of money.
Yeah, speaking of money, guys, summer's closing in. Finals are finishing, or hopefully going to be finishing very well. And when summer starts, some of us are going to go get jobs. Some of us are going to go relax, going to get internships. What are you guys going to do?
Well, we actually have a very in-depth plan. Alex and I both.
Ooh, let's hear the
no,
expedited
Not that-
version.
Work. In a summary, work. A lot of
No,
work.
I want to hear the idea.
All right.
It's just work.
I could get into detail.
That's what I'm asking.
So, I know. So, we want to every single day
Post a video on YouTube.
video on YouTube for our new gaming channel. Never Game Alone. If you want to plug that one in, I'm going to. I'm editing this. I'm plugging it. So we're gonna do that every day. And we recently went to the Tribeca Film Festival in New York City, and even before that, we've had this plan over the summer. We want to make 4 or 5 really, really good short narrative,
Yeah.
commercial, documentary, something that I could put on my resume and be proud of.
Yeah, no, I mean, one of the biggest things was I have all this experience from film school, but I have nothing to show right now. So we want to kind of spend the summer working on a bunch of like quality projects and videos that we would be able to show anyone and be proud of.
And that's the best way to, get better at it.
Yeah.
You get better at doing what we do by doing it. Like what you can read a book, but being out there and having your hands on the equipment and showing the world what you can. Why are you smiling at me?
I'm just looking.
I'm trying to give you a compliment, dude.
No, I'm listening. I'm taking this. What are you doing this summer, Chris? What about you?
Oh, I'll tell you.
Okay.
So I am gonna. It's a little bit up in the air right now, but I would like to start a little freelance film photography business up in Maine, where I live, in the summertime. I have a drone and a DSLR, and that's pretty much.
That's all you need.
That's
And a
all you
pilot's
need.
license.
Yeah, we're not gonna. we're not gonna do anything about that right now. But so I'll have Jack put the link in it or the page or whatever you do when he does that,
Okay.
because I want publicity for it.
You gotta hit me
I
with
want the
that
5
link.
people that watch this show to know about Chimerical Studios. That's what it's called. Coming at you.
All this self-promotion, guy.
Yeah.
What about you, Daniel?
I have no self-promotion, sadly. I'm not as far-thinking as they are. No, I'll probably be, because I'm leaving for China next year for the whole year.
Oh,
so
wow.
yeah, I'll be studying film over there. So this summer is kind of me saying goodbye to all my friends and getting some, some pocket money for traveling. But
Plan.
it's gonna be hopefully getting some jobs to pay for stuff, but nothing exciting. What are you doing this summer?
I'm going to be going back into freelance work and trying to get a job somewhere in film, and then I have another movie that's starting the festival circuit. So that's my graduate
exciting,
thesis
though.
film. Yeah.
It's really exciting. Oh my gosh.
Well,
So-
good luck, everybody.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't know everybody had such big plans.
Yeah.
Well, I hope everyone watching is also have amazing plans over the summer. So, and while you're over and checking out stuff on YouTube, check out 20SomethingsTV. Check out our Instagram at 20SomethingsTV. Thank you. Check us out next week. Bye-bye.
20 somethings, all day, listening all day. Do you hear me? No way. And I call it 20 somethings in the hallway. I'm just trying to ball, pass it all to me all day. Cause it's 20 somethings, a show about nothing.